Hey ladies, welcome to the Practical Magic training page. If you've been called here, I know that there is something in your heart that's ready to go deeper. There's something within you that wants to be expressed. You have this dream. You want to go big and you want to have a juicy, light-filled life. And you might just be feeling like you're not quite yet the container to hold it. Or maybe you feel like you're doing all of the conventional things, you're sending the emails, you're setting your goals and whatnot, and it's just not happening. You can't get out of your own way. You can't get out of the overwhelm. You can't, get on top of feeling well rested, feeling nourished, feeling excited. You might even feel guilty for not being more excited about your life. I bet your life right now has some really amazing things in it already. And there's also some other amazing things that you're like buzzing in your ears, you're just ready to step into, that you're ready to call into your life, and you've been trying to figure out what the next step is. Maybe it's the fact that you want to go bigger with your business, or you want to start a new movement in the world. Maybe it's that you find that you want to be able to do everything that you're doing, but you want to feel energized and excited and nourished. And you know what I find is that a lot of people look for these kind of get-rich-quick schemes of self-help, of business coaching and stuff like that, where people are looking for, oh, here's this secret manifestation thing you can do, and then that'll bring you everything you want. And here's the thing, one of the things that we will dive into with Practical Magic is there is a lot of magic to be made. However, you can attract really big things to you. You can attract that great relationship. You can attract that next level of abundance. You can attract that book deal or that TV show or that full client list, whatever it is that you have your heart set on. But if you are not in this space to hold it, you will crumble. And I bet if you're watching this, you've already had experiences like that. Like you did the manifesting, you wrote that list what you wanted for a man, but because you didn't have the day-to-day rituals, you didn't have that connection with your body yet, you didn't have that connection with your higher power yet, you weren't in the space of being able to nourish yourself and take care of your mind as well as your body and your soul, you blew it with that guy. Or maybe you've been wanting to get more and more clients and you have a full client list now, but you're not enjoying your business anymore and you're not working on those next level projects because you simply haven't taken the time to fully create a foundation that can support it. I've said this over and over and over again in my work, that I firmly believe that if you want to build a skyscraper life, you have to create a foundation that can hold the skyscraper. Because what we see is, one, if you don't have that foundation set, it's a hell of a lot harder to build that skyscraper, let me tell you, because you're not building it on sturdy ground, right? When you have a strong foundation, that skyscraper can go up pretty fast. And if you have a sturdy foundation, when life comes with a tornado or a hurricane or a blizzard, as it may be in New York right now, your skyscraper can just be resilient and just swing right back into place and hold strong. And this is just as important as building it. Sustaining it and enjoying sustaining it is just as important as growth, because you're going to never stop growing, right? Once I teach you the tools that I'm teaching you with Practical Magic, you're going to see a whole next level available for your life. And that's going to keep on growing in an exciting way, in a juicy way that's going to energize you. But what happens is if we don't take care of that foundation, our skyscrapers are going to crumble. So Practical Magic is literally the past 10 years of experience in my life distilled into 6 months. 6 months, specifically curated every single week. You're getting a new tip, a new tool, a new homework exercise to do. This is boot camp for creating a life that lights you up. This is boot camp for being the woman warrior you need to be to fully live at your full wingspan, to have all of those juicy things that you want in your life, and to be in a place where you feel like you can enjoy it, like you can sustain it, like it's not like you're running around like with a chicken without a head, right? It's so, so, so important. So let me break it down for you. The first 2 months is the body initiation. And in these 2 months, we are going to dig deep into your relationship with your body, because this is One of the number one things I see divorces women from their intuition, divorces women and sabotages them in ways that can be so insidious if we don't address it. So we're going to get into loving acceptance with our body. We're going to handle any negative self-talk that comes up around our body, because your body is your teammate for this life. And can you imagine if you had a partner in your business and you were constantly butting heads with your partner? If you always felt like your partner wasn't good enough, you always felt like you had to change your partner, you're always trying to, make your partner better, how much less effective would you be at growing your business with that kind of a partner? Well, I got news for you. Your body's that partner in every aspect of your life. So if you want to grow relationships, you want to grow friendships, you want to grow your business, you want to grow your well-being especially, you got to make peace with your body. So we're going to dive deep in that first 2 months around our body. Everything from learning how to communicate with it, making peace with it, negative self-talk, really learning what foods work with you. I'm going to teach you guys how to be a food detective, to find specifically how different foods affect you and to create, a structure of food that genuinely fuels you so that you can really be strategic about how you eat. So it's not necessarily about completely avoiding things or about saying you can't have certain things. It's about knowing how your specific body reacts to different things so that you can be conscious about when you're going to ingest certain things. As well as I'm going to teach you how to communicate with your body. How your body is actually your ultimate truth teller. Guess what? Your mind likes to lie to you all the time. How many times has your mind talked you out of something that your heart has told you to do? Well, the great thing about being BFFs with your business partner in life, your body, is that when you're in that loving, accepting relationship with your body, you can hear what your body is saying, and your body does not know how to lie. Your body is constantly giving you feedback, and you can experience that if you've ever been on a date or had a business deal. You go on the date, and this guy in front of you could be perfect. He could be adorable, sexy. He could be funny. He could have a great job. He could have a great family. There could be absolutely nothing wrong with him, but your body is just like, total flatline. Right? Because your body instinctively knows this person's not for you. And I'm sorry that their package is super shiny, but not for you. Same thing with business. I've had this time and time again where I'm going to sign a contract and there's just something in me that feels sick to my stomach. And it's my body saying, look that over. It's my body saying, speak your truth. So I'm going to really teach you how you can harness this partnership to be the most powerful, intuitive vessel possible, and to also feel and look your best. Let's be honest, ladies, you want to be strong, you want to be healthy, you want to be fit, you want to look radiant, and that requires you going through a body initiation. Second initiation is your mind initiation. And the mind initiation I find to be, just as powerful, if not more so. It was kind of the last one for me, particularly because the body one was the first one I experienced in my life, and then the soul one came after, and then the mind came even after the soul for me. Because with the mind, it's so insidious, it's so tricky, but we really do have ultimate power over our thoughts. Our words are our wands, and our thoughts create things. And I know those are little catchphrases you probably heard already, but we're actually going to break it down, and I'm going to teach you how you can stop using your words and your thoughts as waving wands, creating things in your life that you do not want to be creating, and how to practically and magically bring that wand and get back into control of it so that you can use your words, you can use your thoughts to be creating the things that you want to manifest in your life. And this is, those tools alone are worth the entire 6 months. So that will be your mind initiation, and it's literally going to blow your mind. And then the soul initiation. The soul initiation. This is where we're really going to get into really connecting with what is your higher power, what is your guidance squad. And you know what? That might be different for all of us. I'm going to share with you my experience in defining that and discovering that. I'm going to give you guys tools so that you can define it on your own terms. And again, this is so personal. It's not about you taking on my higher power or my God or the universe or my angels or my ascended masters or anything like that. It's about you getting really clear about what is that squad for you? What is that higher power for you? And then us going through a toolbox of powerful ways that you can connect, how you can get guidance. Things like how to channel journal, how to bring in your angels into different situations if that's a choice for you, how to create rituals in your life that keep you connected, and also how to really step into that and call on that guidance in all sorts of tricky moments of life, right? Because it's so easy, so to speak, to, be talking to God or talking to your higher power when you're on your meditation mat in the morning. But what happens when you're in that real life situation, when you're in that big meeting, when you're about to sign that contract, when you're on that amazing date, and you really, and you see yourself falling into a self-sabotaging pattern. You see yourself doing something you don't want to do or being overwhelmed, right? That's when we need our higher power the most. And so I'm going to show you the practical magic of really bringing that into an effortless weaving into your life, which is, I think, one of the greatest superpowers one can have. And there's going to be lots of more practical magic along the way, but those are the three major initiations. And in addition to that, you're going to get one-on-one deep dives with me and weekly accountability check-ins and hot fire coaching calls together, because I want you to both feel the intimate one-on-one mentorship of working with me specifically on what your goals are and what your big dreams are for the next 6 months, as well as the accountability of having a group of running buddies, of having literally, I see us as a bunch of Amazons, a bunch of Wonder Women that are out there in the world being warriors of light and doing this together, because you know what? You don't have to do it alone. And there is something so healing and so therapeutic about women talking to women and getting to get together. I know, I've done this in my last program. Every Monday morning we get on our Zoom conference together. We're all on our video calls. We have our tea. We're smiling at each other. We're talking. You know what? It's about talking about, what did we do that week? What did we say we were going to do? How do we do on that? And what's our game plan for the next week? And it's not about judgment. It's not about, oh, I failed this week. It's about just starting that conversation. And there is magic. Talk about a practical magic. There is a practical magic of having a group that you have to report to, that you just have to get current with, that you have to get honest with, so that when you do spend a week not doing the stuff you said you were going to do, you have to say something about it. And then we can discuss what happened, what was the block. We can troubleshoot it right then and there and get you powerfully back on track, so that you're not going, a month dipping off track. You have that powerful weekly accountability to keep the momentum going, because I'm telling you guys, these 6 months are going to fly by. They are going to be powerful and transformative, and they're going to fly. So you want to stay on track and you want to stay in the momentum every step of the way. So my one-on-one coaching is really so we can get really deep. If I'm inviting you to join this practical magic training, I want you to know that I personally think of you as like an apprentice, someone that's mentoring with me, someone who I am personally invested in getting whatever that is that's in your heart's desire. If there is a movement you want to start, if there is a book you're called to write, if there is a business you want to do, if there is a relationship you want to call in, or a health miracle that you want to call in, I'm invested in that for you. And that is why I am not just, putting a click here, sign up button. You are going to have to click and, you're going to have to schedule a call and get on the call with me, and we're going to have to talk. And, I really am going to be selective with who I'm inviting into this group, because I am holding the space for us to be an intimate group of fierce women warriors. And for us to do that, I really need you. I need you to be accountable. I need you to be committed. I need you to be really ready to take it to the next level in your life, because this training is not for people that are half-assing it. This training is not for people that like maybe could make a difference and that would be cool. This is for people that really feel that fire inside them, that have that bright light in their heart, that just know they are ready to take that next step. They're ready to do big things in the world, and they need to create this foundation for expansion. They need both the foundation and the one-on-one mentorship with me to make that happen for themselves. And I'm so excited to offer it. This is going to be, my primary focus in coaching. I'm not going to take any one-on-one clients right now. I'm going to put all of my efforts into practical magic and be a small, intimate group of women, and making sure that each one of you has massive transformation and walks away with an incredible toolbox of practical and magical tools that you can use to not only feel your best, feel radiant, feel great in your body, feel healthy and energized, for you to feel calm, for you to be able to get back to that sense of inner peace, for you to tap into that inner guidance when anxiety and stress boils up, for you to have those soulful tools, those mind tools when your mind's trying to go crazy on you, to bring yourself back to an empowered sense of self so that you can powerfully create the life that I know is waiting for you. So if you're ready, if you're watching this and your body is tingling and you're getting excited and you're like, I'm going to do it. 2018 is the year I'm going to change the game. I'm not going to keep settling for the way I've been living. I'm going to take it up a notch. And I know that I'm here and I'm meant for big things in the world, and I'm committed to creating that foundation for expansion. If that is you right now, I want you to click the link below. I want you to set up a time to talk to me on the phone one-on-one, because you are one of my practical magic female warriors, and I am so ready for us to get started. Bye guys, I will talk to you soon.